Hey Hello
guys. And welcome to
Live from Gallifrey.
We are your hosts for this euphorious ride. Of course, ladies first.
Oh, euphorious. That was...
Right.
Hi, I'm Breanna.
And I'm Daniel. We'll be discussing the most recent episode of Doctor Who, which was Empress of... What was it? Empress of...
Mars.
Yeah, right? Empress of Mars, which was very interesting because it may be Mark Gatiss' last episode.
Yeah, it could very well be.
As far as his last written or, anything like that. Because, of course, he's leaving along with Moffat, so... That's the whole thing.
And Capaldi and
Capaldi
possibly
and possibly Bill, like Pearl Mackie. Everyone's leaving.
Why
I don't know what's
don't
going to
leave
happen
me?
after. I don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of like, well, do we even need or will we... I don't know what's going to happen to Doctor Who after.
I don't know either.
I'm still wondering who's going to
be
next.
I'm going to watch it, but I hope I like it.
Oh, man. I think I will. My question is, who is going to be the new Doctor still? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I heard some people talking about the guy from Lucifer being the new Doctor.
Really?
Yeah, the guy that's playing Lucifer being the new Doctor.
I hadn't heard.
I mean, I could work with that. That wouldn't be bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that. Hello. Let's go right to the room. Hello. Who do we have there? We have Justin Dolge. We have Charles Wright and Ryan Superstar Steele. Hello, you guys.
Hey,
Thank you for joining in with us. So we're glad that you guys did show up. We're gonna have some fun here and talk about Doctor Who.
Yeah, we are.
Now, right off the bat, Charles even asked the question, how much of a nerd does it make me that I was watching this episode of Doctor Who while dressed as the Doctor?
It makes you cool, sir.
Yeah, I don't think it makes you too much of a nerd. I know there are so many times I've done it. Usually season premieres. I usually will kind of try to dress up a little, I'll hold my sonic screwdriver, and I'll just watch. But
I never wear a bow tie and suspenders to work.
No.
I never do that.
Who knows what a fez is? Right? I mean, we do it. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're not a nerd. Actually, you're possibly cooler. Yeah, I was going to say you're possibly cooler because you're doing you.
Yeah.
So congrats.
There you go.
Oh, hey. Oh, look who's here. Now, this is it GODF? Is that it? Like that you see GODF. Well, I always ask, why are you never on the live stream? And I'm glad that you're actually here because he has amazing comments while after, and he's like, oh, did you guys notice? Did you remember? Forget? And I'm like, why are you never on the live feed to help us? You can be that next chair that's there, So now you are. So I appreciate it.
I can dig it.
I can't check my Instagram right now. Unfortunately, while we're doing the show, I wouldn't be able to. I do appreciate it. I know most likely you sent us some of your tag art, which I definitely do appreciate. Sometimes you're going to have to send it ahead of time so I can be ready to show it. Now, let me see. Oh, I always watch with my son. See, there you go. G-O-D, always. So it is. So it's okay. G-O-D. I'm going to call you G-O-D. Is that it? Cool, I can do that. G-O-D, I like that. G-O-D says, I always watch with my sonic screwdriver, and the sounds are blasting on my Dalek speaker.
Sweet.
I like that.
Oh, Jody.
Oh, Jody.
Jody.
Okay, I'm thinking, was it Jody?
Oh,
Jody
okay.
It is.
All right,
Jody
I like it.
We can go with that.
Yep.
We can go with that. I like that. All right.
Perfect. So this episode.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. Well, okay, yeah. Breaking down this episode. Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
This episode was pretty good. I had a lot that I wanted to, what I expected to see from it.
Okay.
There were some things, unfortunately, we didn't get to see.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, honestly, the things that I didn't get to see, it's okay. I think that we'll see coming up later.
I mean, we still got 3 episodes.
We do. I just wanted more interaction between the Doctor and Missy.
I always want more interaction between the Doctor and Missy. It's Missy.
Right? Like, you're thinking, hey, give me a little bit more. It wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't be mad over it or anything like that. But, fine. What you did give me, I'm still happy with.
Oh, yeah.
So I definitely am. Let me see. Oh. So Jody says, Daniel and Bree... Thank you. Yeah, it's tricky figuring out the time. Oh, yeah. Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you, Jody? Tell us where you are. Where in the world are? Where
in the world is Jody?
There you go.
That was terrible. I'm sorry.
I didn't know what tone to hit, but it's fine. You get it, right?
Oh,
and Ryan Superstar Ninja Steel or Superstar Steel. I'm
sorry. Season
he's
3.
On season 3, right? So that's not bad. That's not bad.
Making progress.
So yes, I definitely think that's pretty good. You're moving on. You're catching up. I'm pretty much psyched about watching the last third of Series 10.
Sweet.
I think everyone is right now because we need to know what's going to happen here. And Charles Wright says, I kind of wish we had more scenes with Missy and Nardole. I do want to know what the interaction between the two, but I'm going to say this personally, and I think you do feel the same. I'm kind of tired of Nardole.
I'm so tired of Nardole.
I mean, I love him as an actor. He's funny. Oh, the Philippines!
Hey,
all right. I don't know any Filipino phrases except for really bad ones.
Oh, don't do that.
So I'm not gonna. No,
don't do that.
I was gonna say it, but I won't. I won't say it. I've been told not to. I won't say it.
But yes, Nardole. Apparently, he was missing from this episode because Mark Gatiss wrote it way before he was introduced as a main character. So they just wrote it like that the TARDIS just whisked him away because he's like, I don't know what to do, so just bye.
I love how they wrote it.
Okay with that.
They wrote in his excuse to write him out. That was so good. Because, Mark Gatiss is like, I don't even know why this character's here. That's pretty much what he's saying. He's saying exactly what we feel. There's no reason that you're here. He has a companion. You were just comedic relief? Okay. TARDIS is getting temperamental and it just took you away.
Yep, bye.
The end, blah, blah, blah. But later they're going to most likely go along with that and write in something concerning that it was probably Missy behind the strings, or the TARDIS felt a reason that it needed to get Missy out of the vault or something like that probably. They'll make up some excuse for it. Standing theory here, guys, what we've been saying, I guess you guys have been watching, we're thinking that somehow Missy is still pulling the strings behind everything.
Well, because
it's
master.
Yeah, it's a master. What do you want? So we think actually still pulling the strings behind everything, and with that being the case, everyone says Mubahai. I'm sorry, I just stopped because I'm reading at the comments. Can you say any of that? Wait. So
Mabuhay, but you really could just say Kamusta. I have no idea what I'm saying. Okay,
Kamusta,
good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not anything bad.
As long as yes, okay, good. How's it going? And I'm good, respectively. Okay, all right. Jody, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh man, see this? We're learning here. This is a community. I'm digging this.
Yes.
But yeah, it was weird that the TARDIS did do its own kind of like autopilot.
Yep.
But the TARDIS has had moments before.
She's temperamental.
Exactly. We've had moments before.
She does what she likes.
We've had moments before where she will just kind of make her change. What's up, Jezzer? Hey, shout out to you. Glad you're here. She does have moments where she will do things according to what she sees to be fit. Always remember the phrase that we all know, the TARDIS doesn't take you where you want to go, it takes you where you need to be.
Exactly.
So that's how it always is. I mean, that's how they got there to NASA, Cape Canaveral, and they were able to see the thing. He says, all right, let's go somewhere. All of a sudden, here we are.
Giant God Save the Queen on Mars.
Come on.
He's like, right time. We need to go where that is, clearly.
Exactly. So the TARDIS was like, all right, I'm going to take you here so you can see it, and then from there, let's go on. Let's move on. And with that, I also want to say let's move on. Just on the episode itself, how do you feel about the episode as a whole?
I was happy to get another self-contained episode. I don't know if I necessarily cared for the old Ice Warrior villains. I mean, I know it's always cool when they bring back old villains, but they were on Mars, and I couldn't understand why they were called Ice Warriors. Maybe that's my fault.
Well, I still, because they said, there's, just, at one time, Mars was covered in ice.
Maybe.
I guess that's the thing. I don't know. My yawn really pretty much says exactly how I did feel concerning it. I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of the Ice Warriors. I know it's a classic kind of monster. Well, they are the first monster to give us that whole trope of, what you consider a monster isn't always a monster when you take time to pay attention to their drive or their point of view. That one was even far more extreme. when we actually got to see it, and this is like 1972, where it pretty much showed us through Pertwee that when he first meets them, oh, they're hissing, they're this or that, oh, they're the monster. Come to find out, no, it was the humans who were the monsters the whole time, and they were actually just nice, peaceful. Yes, they were warriors, but they were not trying to fight. They were just trying to be, hey, we're here. And ever since then, the Ice Warriors have always been like kind of, if they're there for a reason. It's to protect and do and create or something like that. They're not, they could care less about the people that are there. They're not here to fight you, even though they are Ice Warriors, you know?
Right, okay.
So, I mean, I get that. Yes, Charles, which is why for a second I thought maybe there was a hitting to... Oh, the simulation! Okay.
Yes, we thought maybe it might have been. I think it maybe is not a simulation. But I mean, this is a big question. I don't know.
We don't know. We're still thinking that everything that's happening still may be a simulation. They even mentioned the whole color thing again. I think when someone mentioned the color blue, or
her eyes turned red when she came back to life.
That's right. And
he took the blue gem.
The blue gem. It's like, see, it's still playing with the color the whole way through. And then we also heard one of the Brits. Funny enough, the whole Brexit thing, and then them doing this, but and then they're voting recently. How that worked. But even with that, one of the soldiers did say something about, oh yeah, if I have to see red one more time.
Oh yeah.
Like, so it's still interesting. They're still playing with the colors. And as you guys know, the colors are very important during the simulation. So, you know, red pill, blue pill, etc., etc. So we're still wondering if Missy is pulling the strings all the way and just not saying anything about it. And this is still happening as a simulation. I wonder. I don't know. Maybe you guys can help debunk that. But it's something that we do think about. It's something that we are wondering if that could be the case. And it was really easy to get rid of the monks. Their ending as far as getting rid of them, oh, okay, here's love, here's my mom. And the monks were like, oh, God, we're gone.
It was a little Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And lately, through all that we're doing with Doctor Who, why would we do that? We do a 3-parter just to get rid of them with that?
And then not talk about them again?
Yeah. So,
I don't know. Could be...
I call BS. I call
shenanigans.
BS. Yes, I think something more is happening. It better happen soon. But this episode overall, for me, I would say I'm going to give it... Because the end is where everything really got together for me. The Alpha Centauri.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Okay.
So they use the original.
Use the original voice actress, who is 92 years old, which makes her the oldest actress who's ever been on Doctor Who.
Boom. That's ridiculous. To do the voice again, even though they could have just taken it, they use the footage from
they brought her back.
Who. Yes, and the introduction of Alpha Centauri, which is back from an episode in I don't even remember when. It's 72, 62. I don't remember.
This is your wheelhouse.
Right?
Who,
but
sorry.
it's Classic Who, actually. In fact, hold on.
Oh.
I have some notes. 1972's The Curse of the Paladin.
Oh, there it is.
So that's from back then. And they use the Alpha Centauri gets connected to them, to the Ice Warriors. And if you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty okay for a Classic Who. Just be prepared. It's Classic Who. It's not Modern Who. So kind of be prepared for the cheesiness and tropes. It's just the way it is. But I mean, we got cheesiness and tropes now. So it's Doctor Who. You'll appreciate it. You'll like it. And you'll understand why Alpha Centauri is so important. I agree with you, Jody. It's definitely a great touch. A great touch. Because for us, it helped us to reach back. And just kind of feel great about the whole Pertwee era and remind us more about the Doctors themselves. And with that, it was nostalgic. Well,
I like having like little touches from, like the Classic Who, and you could bring it back because then it's new for me as a viewer,
exactly, right?
Because I've only seen from 05 on.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, this is cool. They're starting to bring more back because I know with Matt Smith they didn't reach back a lot of the time.
That's true.
But
That's true. But for this one to be able to do so, I gotta say I loved it. I loved it. It was awesome. It was a great touch for me, and I would love to every once in a while reach back, but maybe not a whole episode with the old sometimes
the
two old monsters.
Yeah, I mean, like the Zygon one worked really well.
Yeah,
but this one I was just
Cybermen are always great.
Yeah, Cybermen are always great.
These are all classic ones, but Daleks are great. But
this one just felt a little.
Even when they did Cold War, and it was in the submarine and everything, I was just like, I guess you know what? They're just not my favorite. They're not my favorite monster.
Yeah, and that's okay.
They're just not my favorite
monster.
It's okay to say, hey, they're not my favorite, because that means I do have a favorite. Mm-hmm. What's up, Jalen? Glad you're here.
Oh, wow.
And Rhett Navi Brat. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but hey, shout out to you. Anything that you noticed in the episode that was like, okay, something that let's put a pin in that. Because I know you mentioned it. If you don't remember, I'll remind you.
I don't remember. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm like, let me look
at
my notes.
We're jumping around the episode because we're talking about it, guys. This is how a review works. You're going to talk about an episode. Missy, at the end.
Like, oh yeah, she was like, "Are you okay?
Yeah.
What's going on? Are you all right? Are you okay? Like, do you know something we don't, Missy? What's going on? What's happening? Did you set him up? What's going on here?"
That's what I wonder. I wonder if she is setting him up, because I don't understand what's the deal going on, the dynamic between those two in that way. Where, well, first it's kind of like, okay, so Nardal, now they're on Mars. So Nardal, you're okay with them leaving now?
Yeah.
Because that was something they showed up at Cape Canaveral. Everything was what it was, and then immediately we're gonna go to Mars. I know the doctor did some game with Nardal and said, if I win, then you'll never talk about it again, and I'll be able to do whatever I want. But he was like, okay, but still, even with that, Nardal still he had some apprehension.
Yeah, but he knows that she can't leave the vault. And then I know the TARDIS takes him back to where she is, and he can't fly it because she's being cranky. But you would think that the TARDIS would eventually get over it and go back on her own. Like, why did he have to let Missy out of the vault? It doesn't sound very Nardal-esque.
It doesn't, and that's something that I'm kind of like, well, we're falling apart at the seams here, Gatus. Like, for you to write it this way and to be like, okay, well, I'm going to get rid of him, but the reason I got rid of him ultimately is because the TARDIS knows that right now we can't save the Doctor with just you. I need you to go back and save the Doctor with Missy, but also do this in a way to, I guess, kind of reclaim her goodness, maybe? I guess, or something. Or
maybe it's just all an elaborate ruse.
I'm thinking
we only have 3 episodes left.
It has to be. Because, okay, he goes, it's just like, okay, it's not working. I don't understand what's going on. Once he gets in, the TARDIS is like, all right, let's go. And it says, let's go back to the school. You need to go get Missy, essentially.
Yeah.
He figures it out. Okay, well, let me get another Time Lord to fly it then, because it's not listening to me. So he grabs Missy, and then Missy brings back right at that moment. Yep. Right at that moment. I call shenanigans on that, too. I do. Yep. I don't think it's okay.
See, Gio says the same thing. After all the grief Nardal gave the Doctor about the vault, he just goes and takes her out of the vault and then takes her to go to the TARDIS.
What's the deal? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. It's not catching for me, and I need to figure out as to why.
It's got to be a ruse. She's got something up her sleeve. It is Missy. There's no way she's going to be good. Her whole purpose is to just go up against the Doctor and be like, I'm better than you.
We can't have a good Missy.
No.
We can't.
And that's the thing. She's boring when she's good.
Bananas.
I just want her to be bananas.
Exactly. That's what I need.
That's
what I need. Something that I wanted to discuss.
The Sonic still can't do wood.
No matter what we do, unfortunately, the Sonic's not going to do wood. And we're
Which is kind of my favorite thing ever.
We are.
It doesn't do wood.
And it took how many years for the Sonic to even break down one...
Do that recalculation?
One equation to even get that. Like thousands of years to even get that done only once. So, yeah, it's just, it's not going to do wood. No matter what you do, it's not going to do wood.
No.
Do you really buy the whole reform shtick?
No,
I feel that
I absolutely don't buy the reform shtick. Dude, it's the master.
Come on, she gives the freaking Denzel glory tier. Come on.
The one.
Yeah. She was like, is that what it feels like to be good? Oh my goodness. No, it's Missy. Missy, as we said, bananas.
She's not supposed to be good. She's boring when she's good.
Exactly. So I don't believe it. I think it's just all a ruse. Like everyone's saying it's a ruse. It definitely is a ruse.
I'm on the ruse train.
And I'm thinking maybe the whole simulation thing still works out. Cynthia did point that out, and that was a pretty good theory. I think you guys go back, watch last week's episode. You'll see it. You'll hear it. It's true. I think that's exactly what's happening, in my opinion. But we are going to see John Sims.
Oh, that's true.
And I am wondering as to how.
I'm wondering how that's going to play.
With it being the case, I wonder, like, I mean, is Missy going to die and going to,
regenerate back into the face that she knew before?
Or is there going to be some time travel involved?
Are they going to be there at the same time?
That's what I'm wondering. Because remember, he doesn't care about the whole timeline war or anything. He's like, all right, timeline is what it is. As long as I know what's going on, I'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Which does make sense. I've always thought that. So think about it.
The Master has never had a problem with paradoxes.
No. Oh, wait. The Doctor has met Queen Victoria, but didn't get romantically involved. Blah, blah, blah. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Wait, what?
Oh, thanks for liking our shirts, guys.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Mine says, hush now, spoilers.
And mine pretty much is, Finn and Jake pretty much as, Bill and Ted. And, I thought it would be pretty good because, phone booth still. And let's not forget Doctor Who started it. So, that's why I just chose to wear it. It's a blue shirt. It makes sense. When the character of the Master was first created, he was meant to be, the Moriarty to Dr. Sherlock Holmes.
No, it doesn't work.
You can't have a good Master / Missy. You can't. And you ultimately won't. You have to remember the way it works. Just like Jody is saying, it's Joker to his Batman, Moriarty to his Sherlock. It's not going to work out that way where they're going to have that connection. Ultimately, they're always going to be at ends. But they're also best friends.
Yeah, it's like this weird, like, you're my best friend, but I hate to love you. We have to fight, but
yeah, like if you watch Sherlock right now, no one knows Sherlock more than Moriarty. No one knows Moriarty more than Sherlock. Because of that, does that make you friends? Some people say yes, other people say no. But they know that if one is completely gone, the other one can't really exist.
Yeah.
If you're watching Sherlock with
then their
Gatiss
purpose
right now,
is gone.
Exactly. If you're watching Sherlock right now with Gatiss, the whole thing was Moriarty was dead or gone for a bit. Sherlock did not know what to do. Like, he was lost. If the Master is completely gone, the Doctor probably wouldn't know what to do. All right, now let me go ahead and run off and take care of something with the Cybermen. All right, let me take care of something with, the Weeping Angels and this, that, and the other. But ultimately, the one that I need to still interact with at least sometime in my life is going to have to be the Master.
Yep.
And the Master is great because the Master always comes back.
Yes, Jody, they're frenemies.
Yep.
That's the perfect...
That's it.
Yes.
Frenemies. That makes sense. That's exactly it.
Yep.
Because they know each other so well. If it didn't happen, it wouldn't be Doctor Who.
Nope.
It wouldn't.
No.
It wouldn't. One thing that also made it really interesting for me, I did enjoy Bill's references.
Her movie references.
Oh my
like
God,
the Terminator.
That's like the Terminator. Oh, it's like, what else was she saying?
The Thing.
Oh, yeah, The Thing.
Then the Doctor's and you'll be under tons of ice, just like that movie Frozen.
No,
okay, so we know the Doctor's seen Frozen.
Yes, just let it go.
Yeah, just let it go.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I did love it. I did. The movie references were cool. Also, with this episode, I gotta say that we did get references once again back to Cold War. We also, someone mentioned, I saw this reading up some reviews, they mentioned kind of like The Runaway Bride, but I don't feel that way.
Oh, no, I don't feel that way at all.
I don't really see that connection.
With the Rachnos?
Yeah, right?
I don't see that.
I don't see that. If anything, I mean, it's just a reference back to classic Who and Cold War. That's it. Yeah. It's sad to know that this is Gatiss's last story to tell. But finally, we did get a story where they got to be on Mars. Because every time we got to see them, they never really got to rule and sit on Mars.
Okay.
The Ice Warriors. So now we get the moment, and we got introduced to a queen as part of now the new mythos.
Yeah, and she was all about the feminism, which I was totally down for.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
she was like all these chattering men.
And she's like, I would respect your opinion.
I love
like,
it. I did love that.
Queen.
I did love that. And it was like, she was like, well.
And Bill's like, well, if you're going to listen to me, well then.
It was good. I think that ultimately, even though they did have that kind of interaction, she did respect her. But I've got to say, for the armored suits, the one thing that was kind of trippy to me, the armored suits that were able to stop bullets and everything like that weren't made well enough to stop a knife sitting right on your neck.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was like, oh, all right, the suit's got me in here and it's a helmet and everything. And then here's a knife on your neck. You got me. You got me. I can't do much. Okay. And seeing that, also, you did mention that... I didn't even know that, what's his name, the second in command.
Oh, yeah, the one who staged the coup d'etat.
Is actually...
the son of Ben Kingsley.
That is ridiculous.
Sir Ben Kingsley,
Sir Ben Kingsley's son, Frederico Kingsley.
Yeah.
Right? Frederico?
I think so.
Frederico? I don't know. But his last name is Kingsley, and that's because his father is Sir Ben Kingsley. So that's pretty interesting, because I
was watching it, I was like, why do you look familiar?
And there it is.
Have I seen you in something before?
I was like, what? That was pretty cool. Did you notice the like when how she had the dreads? And like every once in a while, when she turned around, they had a back shot.
I was like, Predator.
But you heard the Predator sound, like the
a
little gargle kind of thing. You heard it at one moment when she turns over and stands over that sepulcher or whatever that thing was. She stands over it. It was right there. I was like, oh, come on, guys, come on. I hear the Predator sound. I know what's going on here. Another reference. It's fine. Let's go for it.
It's great.
It was good. Let me see what's happening in the chat. Let me see. Skaldic is a bit more. Okay, yeah. I don't think the transition circuit... okay. The translation circuit is broken, but Time Lords can choose whether it translates them because the 10th...
Well, it was a catchphrase, so he wanted it.
No, see, I get that. I do understand that. About, they can choose when it works and when it doesn't. But since it is a function of the TARDIS... I'm telling you, that also points to we're still in the simulation, because there are things happening that still
don't really make sense.
The translation should still be able to happen when the TARDIS was even in the area. I don't think the Doctor can choose when it translates and when it doesn't, even though there's Alan Z and you're like, well, wait a minute, that should translate. But they understood what the word was, so it didn't truly need to be translated.
Daniel, what were your final thoughts on the episode?
Okay, final thoughts on the episode. I'm going to give this episode a 3.5. I would like to give it a 4, but a 3.5. I was only happy with the last 5-10 minutes. All that happened there, I was like, yes, I love it. You got the callback to way older episodes with the Alpha Centauri. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so, I'm nerding out. That was great. And then after that, we got Missy inside of the TARDIS, so it automatically made us ask the questions of, wait, so Nardole, when can you pick, when can you not pick? All that happening right there. And just interaction between Missy and the Doctor, I always want to see. I want more of that always. Like the last 5-7 minutes were what was great for me. That's what I wanted to see, and that is why it gets a 3.5.
I would have to agree with you. It was like a 3.5 for me. The beginning was a little slow. I was like, okay, we're going to Mars. Why are we going to Mars? Just because there's some rocks and a strange formation. Well, of course we have to go. And then getting the whole callback, as you said, the stuff with Missy where I'm like, what's going on? And why did Nardole bring her back when it's against everything that he stands for? So I'm interested to see how the next couple of episodes are going to progress and to see how Moffat's last season is going to wrap up. But, it was okay.
That's it. That's about it. I mean, we've covered the episode. Also, guys, if you guys haven't noticed, the new format for our after show is about roughly 40 minutes.
We're trying for 30.
Yeah, because there's no reason for us to go an hour-long review on a show that's an hour long. No reason to do so. We can kind of shorten it down for you guys, and that's exactly what we're doing now. So gets into bite-sized pieces. You're able to digest it, share some info with friends. You guys look to be the smartest person at the water cooler or wherever it is where you discuss Doctor Who, because you found out some info from us. So think about that, people. That's the way it should be. With that being the case, I guess next week we're looking forward to some Romans, possibly a dinosaur.
Maybe. I
don't know.
Or it looked like a dragon, a reptile thing.
Well,
I don't know.
We'll
We'll
see.
see.
The foot or the leg, and then after that, everything else is different. So I don't know.
We'll see. Maybe a new monster. I like that.
I don't know. There's a lot that will possibly. Wait a minute. Hold on for a second. We just got a super chat from Light Behind Shadow. Hey, welcome. Didn't even know you were in the room. I love it.
Well, hello.
I'm doing this because the hashtag show needs a new camera. I know $5 isn't going to do anything. But if more people contributed, maybe they'd get one. Please. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Light Behind Shadow. You do notice it. That is true. It's something that we have mentioned. We would love to actually get a little bit better equipment. So, yeah, that would be good. And remember, this could work out for you. This could definitely work out for you. If you do actually want to, be a part of the hashtag show as far as helping to make sure that we grow, helping to make sure that we can continue to give you great content and do it even in a better looking way, go ahead and take advantage of using that Super Chat. You'll be able to go ahead and, just show your support. And we'd love you to show any bit of support that you can. And with that being the case, going right into it, I want you guys to make sure that, hey, you can make sure that you support us as much as possible. Subscribe to our channel. That would be something that's great to do, right? And also, we do have a show that we are going to be doing tonight. It's a live feed. And it's called Hashtag Show After Dark. We'll be going live at 9. 9? Not earlier? We're going at 9? Maybe a little bit earlier, but it's hashtag After Dark, so we're going about possibly 9. Who knows? Maybe 8 o'clock. I don't know for sure. But it's going to be hashtag Show After Dark. We're going to have a free-for-all just talking about anything dealing with just nerd pop culture. Sweet. So things that happened this week, things that happened probably last week, and other things that may be going on. For predictions, good point.
It's all a simulation and it's all Missy's doing. There, boom, done. My prediction.
That's it. That's actually pretty much the stance on what we've been going for this show anyway. That's what we all feel. Mm-hmm. So our predictions pretty much happen to be that. If things change, you'll see.
Maybe the whole season has been a prediction and Bill doesn't exist.
Oh no! And that's why you can be on one season and not oh my god!
Sorry,
what is the whole season?
What did I do?
You just ruined me. And
what did I do? I'm sorry.
Oh my god! Why is this happening? Okay, now you just ruined everything.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god! What if Bill isn't real? Okay, guys. With that, I'm sorry to say it, but once again,
we're gonna wrap up.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Once again, I'm Daniel.
I'm Breanna.
And where can people find you? Social media.
You can find me on the Instagrams at Tinker_Bree with 1 E.
And you can find me at TheRealJ_Rome, except on Facebook there's no underscore, I don't know why, so it's just TheRealJ_Rome. But yeah, that's where you can find us, and of course you can always find us here every Saturday at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, PST, and you can watch us throughout the week on many other shows that we may just start making other appearances on. It's that hashtag show. We like to make sure that we keep you up to date to everything trending in geek pop culture, and how else can we do that besides showing up? So that's how we'll do it for you. And make sure to subscribe and share this video with your friends.
Please.
The more people you share it with, the more people watch it, more people are possibly going to go ahead and use Super Chat. All right? Because, guys, I need to keep the lights on this place. So, once again, I will say thank you. It's been great. See, look at that.
See, they're turning the lights off already.
Turning off. All right, guys.
All right, bye guys.
Good night.
Bye.